Hello once again and welcome back to another episode of Nosh's Quest to Gold. This time we'll be looking at a Protoss versus Zerg match. Another one of my placements taking place on Bel'Shir Vestige. The current matchup I'm playing down the bottom right. This is my Zerg opponent. His name is Wiz. Up the top left, I'm Nosh, the red Protoss player. I did enjoy this game. I'm not entirely used to Bel'Shir Vestige. I actually have another placement match I'm too ashamed to show you, where instead of walling off this bit here with my Forge Fast Expand, I wall off here, which leaves this part open here, this part open here. So I've got two nice attack paths right into the back of my natural. So today I'm going to try and get my pylon down here, get my buildings up here. But there we go. Forge Fast Expand, that's the plan. As you can see, my probes rallied around here, make sure there's any gas taken, make sure there's a spawning pool, see what my opponent's up to, basically. Looking at Wiz, he's actually got a spawning pool straight away. That was a 9 pool, a 10 pool, which, for me is bad. I don't like any sort of pool. I also think this is his scouting drone. It's not going down to place a hatchery. He hasn't got anywhere near enough minerals for a hatchery just yet. So a little kiss from the drone and the probe there. My probe is moving into my opponent's base for a quick scout, and he is moving out for mine. Now, straight away, carrying these 5 minerals, that's epic super duper fail. I should see with my vision that, yep, there's a spawning pool here, that's bad. So we're going to move down and we're going to check the natural, make sure there's no expand somehow. I'd like to see myself quite early drop my defense pylon somewhere in my main, because I've got my forge up, but if he has a pool, that means he has lings on the way, or has the ability to have lings on the way. So I leave this guy to die in this corner down here, waiting for his natural expand to come up, but I do know that lings have to be coming now, so almost an attempt at killing the drone, but there's no point. I still feel like I'm going for the expand here. I don't actually like that. I mean, I can see, 1, no expand, 2, I know a spawning pool is up, so I should know lings are on the way. So like I say, I'm very, very slow to get my second pylon back here. Now, a pylon back here blocks this entrance into the mineral line, and then it gives you an easy cannon in this spot here that doesn't really affect your probe's mining time. As you can see, Wiz has just a group of 4 lings. Is that 5 lings maybe, sneaking across the map? There's 6 in total somewhere. One of them did actually come down here to kill my probe. He is actually going to drop his expansion here, but he's actually going to drop mine as well. Easily killing this cannon. I just decided to drop the Nexus because I have no way of defending it. I do now have my defensive pylon at the back of my base, but it's awfully late in terms of how things are going. Total workers there, 2 rows minus 1, 16, 15-ish, what that should be. And I'm about to drop a whole bunch of workers here to this harass. Trying to just keep my dudes separate. I don't want to lose the cannon particularly to the lings, like that. There goes 150 minerals. I don't particularly want to lose the probes to the lings, but as you can see down the bottom here, we've already lost a good 6, 7. I don't quite remember what the hotkey is to get workers killed, so we're going to quickly find that out for the next one. Control R, there you go. So you can see he's got 7 workers killed. I killed his 6 lings with 7 of my probes. That's not actually a terrible engagement for me. I feel it could have been significantly worse, but at the same time, my opponent is getting his base up now. He's sending another set of lings across for a little bit of harass, and he's, starting to drone up quite nice and hard here. He's starting to get a bit more ahead in the economy, whereas I'm forced to start, basing at the back of my base here, trying to keep it safe. So this cannon is actually nicely positioned. It'll, stop any lings coming in and attacking any of this stuff here. You could probably sneak a ling to the back of this, but these are my gateways coming up, so hopefully I can get some zealots out before that would happen. I'm gonna lose my forge here, which is quite unfortunate. I have no way of defending that, but that's pretty much a given at this case. What I really should be doing is just focusing all my attention here, getting a 1 base strong play out and just trying to put the aggression back on him. I've obviously been knocked quite a far bit behind. If you have a quick look at the supply, you'll see Wiz 36 to 36, a little bit supply blocked. Myself 16 of 34. So the lings are going to try and kill this cannon. I did cancel it, which was kind of silly. I think it would have completed, but I'm not sure if I'd have been able to kill the lings with a cannon before the lings managed to kill it. It would have been a waste of 150 minerals, whereas at least with a cancel, I get the 113 back. Losing another pylon, so that's another few hundred minerals lost to my Zergy buddy. Again, I don't remember what I'm looking for. Spending? Units lost? No. Yeah, resources lost. I've lost 924 to my opponent's 175. Gonna lose another bunch down here. I do have 2 zealots out now though, so I can kind of clean up this little Ling force here, but I'm completely behind at this stage. So that's L. L for units lost. D for production. What was it? Control R? To see what's been killed so far in the game. So I'm pretty much on the back foot here. Like I say, I really need to just focus my play into my own little area, get maybe another defensive cannon up, maybe get a forge up, obviously, because I lost my forge. Try and get some units out, try and put some pressure down here, because as you can see, Wiz is just bursting ahead. He's got 2 bases, pretty much saturated, 15 and 19, so he's got a good economy going. Again, I need to work out economy, income, that would make good sense. You can see that he is double what I am earning in terms of minerals, and again, double what I'm earning in terms of gas, so it's only a matter of time. As you can see, his layer is coming up. Spoilers, he's going to change tech in just a second. His layer's coming up now, whereas I'm still on 1 base, and try not to be too greedy. I've got my cyber core coming, but I kind of forget. I've got myself supply block, so I can't get dudes out to defend. I'm holding the ramp with my zealots. I'm actually coming down here to check to see if, you know, I should have really checked the back of this base to see if the Lings were hiding in, but I've decided to run across the map, and just as I do that, poor timing, Lings run in. I have another 1 zealot came out. He's going to try and hold this off, and I've just decided I can't really afford to run these across the whole map. Supply blocked. Gonna move back, lose this zealot to these Lings, but then lose these Lings to these zealots. That's the plan. The problem is, as I'm sure you can see in the production tab, my opponent Wiz has decided to tech switch. He's got a Spire started now. Only a matter of time before that's out, along with another 16 Lings, which will be speed Lings by the time they come out. Not going terribly well for me at all. I'm kind of panicking. I've kind of lost my train of thought. I'm still not very good, I would say, at, you know, being pushed off of what I've got my plan in my head. My plan is defend this, expand at all costs, you know, get your wall up, build behind it, try and probably go Immortals and push in with Immortals. That's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment against Zerg, but there seems to be an awful lot of Spire transitions, and those are pretty much something I can't deal with. Now this has held the ramp here. I thought I had sentries out. Yeah, they're on the way. 3 sentries coming out. So this will hold the ramp here. They're all in hold position. But this is quite a little cluster of Lings that we've got going on. At the same time, Wiz has started 9 Mutalisks, and he's got his Air +1 coming out of his Spire. He's still on 2 base, but he's doing a good job. A little bit oversaturated up here. Very undersaturated here. Could do with a little bit of a swap over of his workers there. But to be honest, with his supply at 92 and mine just reaching 50, I'm not exactly having the best time. So this is more of a blind robotics. I think it's kind of to try and get observer out. I don't remember, this was a little while ago. To try and get an observer out to try and get scouting, because I feel at the moment I'm kind of contained within my base. I've run 3 zealots out into a big pack of Lings. They're probably all 3 of them going to die. I've tried to just pull these ones away because there's not really a lot they can do. These 3 guys in hold position in the ramp means the Lings can't at least run up, and hopefully, you know, in theory I could have force fielded a bunch of them back here. I don't particularly want to leave this ramp too far, because if I got 20-30 Lings bursting in here, I would pretty much die straight away. This is kind of silly, saying, you know, to chase this down, because that makes my 3 sentries move away from the ramp, which, you know, stops the force field capacity. The Overseer is just coming in to make sure I have absolutely no common sense, seeing as I've built apparently 2 cyber cores. He's coming in to make sure I have no anti-air at all, because he's getting ready to push in with this massive Mutaforce. See if I can find it. There we go. There's a nice big cluster of mutas. 16 mutas with 3 more on the way. I'm going to die. I don't like spoiling my games for you, but down in, what is that, 60 supply, with mutas coming in when I have this as an anti-air force, that's pretty much game. Now, hats off to my opponent. He's played really well in comparison to me, who's played diabolically, apologically. I just got my gateway tech out there. I'm just transitioning, so that's my warp gate finished at 13.5 minutes, and here come the mutas to win the game for Wiz. Very well played by my opponent, very sloppy play by myself. I'm actually going to go and play a bunch of games in the ladder, because I've been watching too much StarCraft, and I just feel like I haven't really got my teeth into the campaign. Not the campaign, I haven't really got my teeth into the ladder as much as I would like. So keep updating, keep having a look at my channel. I'm going to try and get at least one video a week, possibly 2, out. I'm also going to try and play at least 10, maybe 15 games a week as well, and get myself up into Gold League. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.